talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons. By his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
First one falls for him. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Now here's Rivers down low. From 11 feet away. Lillard with the rebound. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Grant finds Nurkic. And Simons has it in the corner. Another shot. Here's Grant. From down in the low post. It goes.
You know, there's some power to Jeremy's game now. He's become hard to knock off balance.
The layup off target. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. And here's Rivers following Jeremy Grant's 3. Towns with it. Lillard picks him up. Rivers gets a wide open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 3-pointer Lillard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. Back to Rivers. He kicks to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. He kicks it to Nurkic. Count it. Good.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Lillard surveying the D. Kicks it out to Grant. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter, and he makes good on the layup.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
Rivers passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Rivers. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 5 now.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Grant. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Here's Gobert. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And it's Lillard missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Grant, and Grant slams it home.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Trailblazers.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the deep.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Yeah, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrate an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
Lillard from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Towns, the pass to Prince. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Pass to Towns. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Edwards finds Prince. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Prince. And the dunk by Grant.
He's a long strider with good speed. It's hard to stay with Jeremy Grant in the open floor.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Simons kicks to Lillard. Here he goes. A beautiful reverse layup. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And it's Simons missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Towns. Lillard with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Thibault, Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Edwards gets to Conley. That shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Thibault on the wing. Gobert with the block. Edwards with it. Now defended by Grant. Edwards drives in. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Conley. Conley against Simon. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Once Jeremy gets going, he's automatic, making it look effortless right now.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Sweet move. They grab their own miss. Here's Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Michael Conley. Edwards against Simon. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Launches it. And another 3 for Minnesota. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Edwards can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Shoots it up. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Conley against Lillard. There's the pass to Thibault. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
No luck that time either. Edwards looking it over. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Trailblazers leading by a point. Got a chance now to send it over to David. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Hard time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he sinks the second.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. It's tipped. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title: the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve. Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Kicks it out to Grant. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Grant. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Outside, Towns. Shot to stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 9.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The kick out to Towns. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Lillard. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. Back to Lillard. Pass to Grant. Feeds it to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Conley kicks to Prince. Off target with his 3. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic showing a lot of authority on that finish. He's not messing around.
The kick out to Towns. Here's Edwards. Here's Grant. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Grant for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Lillard, the pass to Thibault. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Conley up top, covered by Lillard. Conley's shot is off. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Grant the pass to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Grant. Timberwolves trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From deep, Prince. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. Here's Nurkic. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, go right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Portland with the timeout. Time to get up and make some noise for the Minnesota.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the 3, a small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Simons.
Blocking foul.
The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
First team foul.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Conley with the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Now, here's Thibault. Defense is right there.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
From the arc. And they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Portland leading by 9. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. They'll kick out to Towns. Back to Conley. The dish to Towns. Prince wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
An NBA all-defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And Craig, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. Lets the 3 fly. Kicks it out to Prince. Bullseye.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Lillard outside. No good from outside.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Crossed up the D perfectly.
And I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And that one's good. Lillard.
You gotta love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Noel. Covered by Lillard. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Simon. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pass to Grant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And there's 1:45 left in the game. Here's Noel. Covered by Lillard. Simon's against Edwards. Shoots over Simon. Kicks it out to Prince. Over in the corner, Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simon.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Noel, no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And Lillard throws it down.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Noel passes to Prince. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thibault for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Prince in the corner. The kick out to Towns. Back to Prince. Shoots.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
So the Trailblazers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Herder passes to Fox. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Sabonis. No good, a bit long that time.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Now here's Fox. He's closely guarded. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox. Sabonis, such a huge asset to this team, plays the 4 and the 5 spot really well. A very good passer, and he's deserved the 2 All-Star appearances in the Eastern Conference.
Now here's Herder. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Hard to stop with how quick Herder is able to rise.
The drive by Rivers. Here's McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. The shot comes out. Sabonis with some nice D. And how about the impact that Sabonis has had thus far, Brent?
Well, the reliability, BA, is down there on the glass and doing the dirty work, trying to grab those boards and get some scrappy points in the paint. That's what Sabonis is all about. So he's got the entire package as an inside player.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Fox. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. On the wing, Rivers. He's covered by Fox. Rivers' shot is off. The Kings have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the inside. Murray passes to Fox. Now here's Barnes. Got a piece of it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Herder.
Man, good whistle there. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And stolen by Herder for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. There's a minute 54 left in the first. Edwards against Herder. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Murray. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Edwards against Herder. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards on the take. And Edwards slams it in.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Goes back up. Down low. Rejected by Sabonis.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Towns. On the wing, Rivers. Here's McDaniels. There's the drive.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Sabonis, left side. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
You got to get all over Sabonis. Any kind of crack down there, he's going to find it and find a way to score.
Edwards for three. No good that time. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all over that.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, the breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at the three.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Whoa, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And here are the Kings now. It's a 13-point game.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Towns, they get the rebound. Lets the three fly on target from range. Towns has got 7.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
And here's Fox. Pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And with Kevin Herter, I just love the plug-in ability of him as a player. He just can play some with the ball, a little bit off the ball, good cutter, lots of complementary skill there.
And so he makes both from the line. And Brent, with Kevin Herter, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, he can dish it around and get in there for some boards. Again, there's just so much to his game, but certainly that three-point shooting is something that Kevin relies on, as do his teammates.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Inside, here's Edwards. That shot off, and the Kings going the other way now. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Sabonis can't hit.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Towns finds Edwards. Here's Prince. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Outside Herter. Gobert against Barnes. To the paint. Outside Herter. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Just 3 to shoot. They kick it out to Murray. Barnes the screen from outside the arc. Pass to Fox. Second chance shot. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Here's Rivers. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Murray with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The deep three from Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Doesn't go for him. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist from Sabonis.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
Here's Edwards. Shot from the low post is good. Edwards has got 19 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Herter. Knocks down the triple. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
The kick out to Edwards. The 3 ball. They get it again. Gobert. Towns for 3. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 10.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Murray is screen on Edwards. To the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the first half. And Edwards slams it in.
I like how Taurean Prince moves the ball, consistent at getting it to his teammates within the offense.
And so it's Minnesota in a good. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks.
33. 20.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Minnesota calls time here. Hey, we see plenty of 3-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Mike Conley out there with Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Towns' 3-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Mitchell against Conley. Down low. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
No debate there. He got hammered. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
But when you spot it up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Monk with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Hauled in by the Kings.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Mitchell. And he makes it on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Towns finds Conley. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Gobert, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Herter passes to Sabonis. Uses the glass on the layup. Sabonis has got 8.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Edwards can't hit. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Out to Sabonis. Off the mark there with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Sabonis with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Fox. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Herter on the wing. Sabonis in the post. He's against Gobert. Pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And Fox powers it home.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Well, we know Fox is at his best when he's playing with pace, Brent.
Yeah, he can pass and defend, but it's that speed that really tips the scales as to how much of an effect he's going to have in winning basketball games. If that three-point shot comes around, he's a bit more consistent. Wow, there's a whole nother level to the Fox game.
And the free throw, no good.
One thing the Kings got when they hired Mike Brown is a coach who's been through and seen it all with his NBA coaching experience.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Herter. It's tipped. Fox goes in and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. One minute left in the third. Fox against Conley. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Personal foul. 14 fouls.
And that one falls for Towns. .40 seconds left in the third. Pass to Edwards. Out to the wing. Oh, Fox with a steal. Inside, Herder, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Herder up there high to throw it down.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Murray passes to Sabonis. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. It's Edwards with a drive. Jacks up a three. And no good. Up in time. The shot, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation. Up. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Sacramento. Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the three, the small forward. Shot is good by Edwards.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Fox finds Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Fox. Now the Kings in transition. The three from Barnes. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Prince. Outside Edwards. Back to Prince. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Herder passes to Sabonis. Outside Murray. Here's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let them down.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
From deep, Conley kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Prince. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Well, he has good size at his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
Conley against Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the game. Back to Prince. Shoots over Barnes. Prince can't hit. The Kings have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Herder. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards against Herder. Out left to the wing. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it.
Kings ball.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Trailing by 10. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He didn't waste words with his guys, saying, quote, just go out there and do your thing. You know what needs to be done. Guys, he has the utmost confidence in his players. We'll see how they respond. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray, and it's Monk in for Herder. Sacramento has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Lyles. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 8 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Lyles. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Outside Barnes. Pass to Lyles. Back to Barnes. The 3. Minnesota with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Monk against Edwards. Outside Conley. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Lyles' shot is good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. Outside Monk. Off target from outside. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Leading by 5.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And it's Fox missing. Here's Gobert. The shot that time not on target. Here's Lyles. And here's Sabonis outside. Doesn't go that time. Edwards fires from way outside. Off on that one. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry.
And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for them. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Nurkic kicks to Simons. The pass to Thibault. From past the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now Thibault back to Lillard. Crafty move. Can't get the layup.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Barnes trying to free himself up. Sabonis with the bucket.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Sabonis, the pass to Murray, and Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Lillard against Fox. Five on the clock. Driving the lane. Wide open look here for Murray. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Sabonis. They can't stop the run with that one. Trailblazers leading by 3. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
2 minutes remaining.
Herter passes to Sabonis. Nobody near Barnes. A new 14 for the Kings. Murray outside. Passes to Sabonis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simons, the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Here's Fox. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Grant dishes to Nurkic. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
The Kings trail by 9. Takes a 3. There's Sabonis. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Going inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Sabonis. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Grant gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 8. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Lillard. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Sabonis. Right side, Fox. There's the drive. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And credit Grant to altering that shot, building a reputation in this league as a guy who likes to get after it defensively.
The offense coming.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team. It's dance time.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Herter with it. Lillard picks him up. Fox kicks to Sabonis. Murray sets a screen for Sabonis. Hands it from downtown. Sabonis has got 9 points.
And Sabonis has been working on adding the three-point shot to his arsenal. And look, with all the other things that he does well, if he gets that, it's going to be a problem.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Drives to the hoop. Good, and Grant gets the assist. He has 6. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable. Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Lillard, and he lays it straight in.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Fox, no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Beyond the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Sabonis' screen on Grant. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 5.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Trailblazers.
Grant, that's good.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Herter. A 3 from Barnes. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Three-pointer, Lillard. And no good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Simon. And that one is hammered home.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Sabonis with the bucket.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
There's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 16. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. And they recover it. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Shoots over Grant. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Showing off his strength, Sabonis powers through the foul and gets it to fall.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Three-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 8 here in the quarter. Here's Lillard, 11 points in the game. He kicks to Nurkic, right wing. Here's Simon. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 10. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Timeout called by the Kings.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
We need you to make some noise for your Blazer dancers. Portland with the timeout. It's time for some features. Here they come. Your Blazers Breaker Dance crew.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And here are the Kings now. It's a 10-point game. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points. And foul on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can... the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
And the first one drops. hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They trail by 11.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Nurkic can't hit. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Greg, take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Oh, my goodness, the slam! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Herter. To the inside. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Nurkic with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside, Fox. Murray sets a screen for Fox. No good on the shot. Now Portland takes it the other way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any teams.
Carries it from 3-point range. Herter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The Kings trail by 5. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Fox. It's intercepted. Lillard left side. Pass to Simons. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Goes up again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks them.
At the line for 2.
4 free throws good from Lillard.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The wide open look here for Fox. That 3 off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 15.
You love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Barnes can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 9. Thybulle on the wing and stolen by Barnes. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Murray kicks to Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Lillard against Fox. And it's Murray with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his balance, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Grant the pass to Simons. Here's Lillard. No good that time. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings trail by 6. To the middle. Stolen by Grant. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Thibault for three. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Now here's Lillard. He's defended by Herter. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Lillard on top. Simons with the ball. 15 points in the game. Thibault can't get it to go. Murray from deep three-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Murray sets a screen for Fox. Down low and stolen by Lillard. Here's Simons. Here's Nurkic. And he converts the layup. And it's 6 points for Nurkic. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers. It's Fox with the drive. And the shot goes in.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Lillard with it, outguarded by Fox. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Three-pointer, Fox. Murray. Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
To the paint, and the dunk by Grant.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Fox from outside. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Simon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Sabonis kicks to Barnes. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Fox from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Simons from outside. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
They get it back. The kick out to Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. So the wing on the left. Fox from outside. Murray outside. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
It's clear that Sabonis has it going on right now. That defense is at his mercy.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Grant. It's Lillard, top of the key. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 6. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Sabonis finds Barnes. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Offline with his three.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And that one's good. Thibault.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 13. 124 left here in the fourth quarter. Miles check in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Kevin Huerter. The pass to Barnes. Over Thibault. Barnes sets a screen for Lyles. And stolen by Thibault.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Trailblazers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jeremy Grant.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Sinks the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Three-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by Lyles. And the Kings with possession. 19-point game. Fox against Simon. Lyles a screen on Simon. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Pass to Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So he can't get either to fall.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now the Blazers moving it up.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Simons with a steal. Pass to Grant. Here's Thibault. It doesn't go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Edwards. There's the drive.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Lillard passes to Grant. Back to Lillard. To the inside. And Nurkic with the basket. On the assist by Lillard.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Shoots off the step back. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Can't hit that one. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Simons with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And here's Grant from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Here's Rivers. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Edwards. Lillard left side.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Good.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Edwards. Pass to Rivers. Towns against Lillard. Towns down low. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Brent is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Portland. Kept alive.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Grant. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here.
And the dunk by Lillard. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's Portland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in trans. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. Edwards out there with Mike Conley, and it's Prince in at the 3. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Simons banked it in off the glass. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's Portland now. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Grant finds Thibault. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
While he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, a team he medaled with in 2020.
Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
Lillard's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. It's fun to see NBA play.
Oh, what a throw down. Nice. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest. Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. The Trailblazers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Nurkic. Lays out. And stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. Edwards fires from way outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns against Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Pass to Graham. From behind the arc. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Thibault on the wing. Simons outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters. He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Towns finds Conley. That one drops for him. Give him 8 points now. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Inside, tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Towns. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic passes to Thibault. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Thibault. And he goes in for the dunk.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding. Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Towns with room to shoot. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics.
Out to Lillard. There's Simons with a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Simons
is 25. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted. Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Portland's shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Cam Reddish is out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Sharp. And it's Eubanks in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota's shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Gobert. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And that one's good from Conley.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Here's Little. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. It's Little on the wing. Beyond the arc. Drops in the three. Little's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards against Johnson. To the left wing. Here's Prince. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials called, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under the team.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Reddish. Gobert passes to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Another shot. Out to the right wing. Here's Prince. Pure from three-point range. Prince has got 6.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the rewards you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Sharp. Back to Eubanks. Pass to Sharp. Outside Johnson. Here's Reddish. Portland, no good that time either for Minnesota. They've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Towns with the ball. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. He's got 5.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Timeout called. Portland.
Attention Blazer fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers, Breakers, and Steam.
So Portland ends up going with a new group, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Pass to Nurkic, back to Lillard. Lillard double team. Here's Simons going inside.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs too.
Here's Conley. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Grant, the pass to Lillard. That one's good for 2. Lillard's got 13 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Alexander Walker. Towns up top. Pass to Prince. Towns passes to Conley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Lillard out to the right wing. Simons outside. Nurkic passes to Thibault. Offline with a 3. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Alexander Walker. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
To the wing, right side. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Simons. It's good. Alexander Walker's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. And it's Simons missing. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Nurkic with some nice D.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Trailblazers up 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
And your Trailblazers use
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul. And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Edwards for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Pass to Towns. For 3, Conley. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Simons finds Lillard. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. Up top, Edwards. Right at the free throw line. Offensive board. Pass to Towns. Goes back up. And he nails that one right through the heart.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Outside Thibault. Back to Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And he can't hit the second. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Nurkic. Simons, right side. Back to Nurkic. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Timberwolves ball.
For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To the paint. Now here's Gobert. Fires for 3. Thybulle with the board.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Pass to Towns. From deep. The shot won't fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. Fires the 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through, and the game gets snug.
Timberwolves foul. Torian Prince. First personal foul. Third.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
For your Trailblazers.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Grant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Over Lillard. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
There's a minute 12 left in the final quarter.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Prince. Shoots over Simons. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Thybulle with a steal. Here's Grant. Outside Thybulle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Penalty.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Simons. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Lillard can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Prince. He shoots again. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Towns for 3. Not going to go that time. Timeout called. Portland. Guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Here's Lillard. So the Trailblazers win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
for tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this room.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Prince in at the small forward. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Rivers kicks to Edwards. Drops in the tray.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Rivers can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Sabonis. Spins. Murray the pass to Barnes. He kicks it to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. No good on the triple. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
To the middle, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
This guy is a tremendous athlete. Sabonis throws it down.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. He does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Second team foul.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Herter.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shakes him, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Edwards kicks to Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Prince against Murray. Gobert trying to get open. Prince misses. The Kings leading. Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And he's good on the second.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now here's Rivers. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Sabonis against Gobert. Barnes screen on Gobert. Sabonis, and it's off from three-point range. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Now here's Edwards. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Murray's got 5 now.
Yeah, just a tremendous find by Domantas Sabonis. This guy plays the game the right way.
The kick out to Towns. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Sabonis. Stolen by Rivers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Rivers dishes to Edwards. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with 9.
Your team, you can't team. You all know what's...
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Rivers out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Fox. A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Fox passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And the dunk by Towns.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Murray surveying the D. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rivers finds Edwards. Nice move. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Kicks it out to Prince. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Nice D from Sabonis.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter. Now, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Now, here's Sabonis. Herder passes to Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
There is a sneaky athleticism when you're talking Austin Rivers. He goes to the cup with authority.
Herder finds Barnes. 3-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Fox, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is terrible.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox. 6 points for Sabonis.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Prince's shot is good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Here's Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Keegan Murray. The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line.
He hits the second from the line.
Guys, certainly I admire the basketball skill of Karl Anthony Towns, but I admire as much his willingness to play through adversity over the course of his career.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Herder passes to Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Towns kicks to Rivers. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Edwards with the block.
Great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break with third quarter basketball. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Fans, let's show some love for your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Timberwolves timeout.
Here's Conley. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herder, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Herder passes to Murray. A second chance effort. The tray. That shot off the mark, and Minnesota will come the other way. It's Prince on the wing. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Herder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Herder's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Kings. The kick out to Towns. Prince wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Murray for 3. Herder with it. Picked up by Edwards. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Murray a screen on Edwards. Herter out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Conley kicks to Prince. Inside, deflects the pass. 3-on-3. Here's Herter. The kick out to Sabonis. Murray for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Towns. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Barnes. Here's Herter. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Herter's got 6 in the quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Towns. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Edwards with the stop.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Fox from outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Conley driving inside. Now the pass to Herter. Back to Sabonis.
Kings foul.
The Timberwolves shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
First team foul.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Sabonis.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
They need this. The putback and staying with the play, Sabonis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Here's Edwards, and there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
And Edwards drops them both.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Conley's shot is off. The Kings trail by 9. In the corner, Herter with it. Sabonis, and a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Conley's shot is off. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Floats it up for Murray. Blows the alley-oop jam. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Fox for the 3. Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. No good with the triple. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Conley. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. A kick out to Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Herter, no good. Timberwolves leading by 12. Prince, right side. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Not going to go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Barnes passes to Herter. The wide open look here for Fox. There's the call on Kevin Herter.
Kevin Herter.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Prince kicks to Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Here's Barnes. Sacramento again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. For 3, Edwards. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Conley up top, guarded by Fox. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Gobert.
Assisted.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Herter finds Fox. Murray sets a screen for Fox. Herter passes to Fox. And the 3 off target.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Sabonis with the steal.
And he goes for the playground crossover move and loses the handle on it. Maybe you should just stick to the fundamentals.
Well, Sabonis has proven I am now a premier force on the offensive end. He's cooking.
Harrison Barnes. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
King's foul. Harrison Barnes.
That one misses.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The Kings trail by 13, passes it to Murray for three, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. With the drive. The kick out to Towns. Fires for three. Conley's shot is off. It's deflected. And the turnover again by Sacramento.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
From outside the arc, rebound by Murray. Prince against Sabonis. The kick out to Barnes. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Prince, the pass to Edwards. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
And here is Conley. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
preparations here. Hello, basketball fans. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Nurkic. Herder against Simons. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. The shot misses. Nurkic with some nice D. And it's the Trailblazers' ball.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Grant finds Thibault. 6 to shoot. Hauled in by the Kings.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Yep, count it.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim. I mean, it's fantastic.
Lillard against Murray. Back to Lillard. The 3. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Herder against Simons. Murray from outside. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Who is stolen by Lillard. And stolen by Herder. Three-pointer, Fox sinks the tray. Fox has got 5 now.
The quickness of Fox is something else. He pulls up on the spot, and the defense just can't stay with him.
Lillard, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry. And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Down low. Here's Sabonis. No good off the back of the rim. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
They grab their own miss. They kick it out to Murray. It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Sabonis. That shot missing. Nurkic with some nice D. Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Lillard against Fox. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Sabonis draws the double. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. And it's Portland the other way. Simons finds Grant. Here's Thibault. Simon's shot is good.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Portland trailing here. Simons outside. Shoots over Barnes. Back to Simons. There's the three. That one no good. Sabonis outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
And Sabonis drops them both. Lillard outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Kings ahead. They lead.
Your Kings, you can't see. Okay, Sacramento.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Up front, it'll be
Hammer it home!
Don't break Big dunk!
Wow. And once Fox collects the steal, he's locked in on scoring. And with that trademark speed, he's going to make something happen.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
He smiles on these catch-and-shoot opportunities. Barnes very comfortable as a secondary scorer.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
EA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Barnes in the post, covered by Thybulle. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Well, Portland's shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Simons outside. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Lillard passes to Graham. Back to Lillard. Over Fox. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist from Grant. Lillard's got 13.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Lillard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Ooh, poked away.
Sacramento foul. Kevin Huerter. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the free throw line for the Trailblazers.
And it's tied up with that one.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size were a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Here's Fox. Murray passes to Barnes. And there's a 3-second violation.
Portland ball.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lillard passes to Thibault. Offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
Herter against Simons. Herter can't hit. Portland leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
You gotta love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
Murray passes to Barnes. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Trailblazers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle. Murray. Outside Herter. Fox outside. Fires the 3. Herter passes to Sabonis. 3 on the clock. And there it is for him. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And forget position. Sabonis is one of the best overall passers in the league.
Grant finds Simons. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Still Kings ball.
From the inbound, and Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And that one is hammered home.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Herter can't hit. And Thibault with a drive. Can't get it to fall. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
34.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Timeout called, Portland.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Portland with the timeout. Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew. Fans, let's give a big round of applause for your 916 crew.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. They kick it out to Murray. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year.
Herder with it, now guarded by Simons. Simons with a steal. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Fox. And it's Portland with a rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Grant, the pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Oh, Fox with a steal. And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Grant outside. To the paint. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Lillard. 18 points for him. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Now they're all in, Allie. Thank you. Here's Herder. Offensive rebound, Kings. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And stolen by Murray. They're running. Here's Fox. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Murray, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Grant, the pass to Lillard. This one for 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Over to the left wing. Sabonis with a screen on Grant. Murray from outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Simons. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Outside for Grant. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Herder passes to Murray. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Lillard finds Thibault. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Sabonis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You have to be ready to battle when going up against Sabonis. His size and strength can wear defenders down.
And so he hits both. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Cutting through the traffic, Lillard is determined to get a shot on the drive.
Now here's Grant. Give him 8 points now. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to drop.
You know, Nurkic, it's hard to get around him. Also, hard to shoot over.
And so it's the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Lillard passes to Simons. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Fox. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Thibault. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And the Kings shooting a solid 47%. Herder passes to Sabonis. They grab their own miss. Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one. And the Trailblazers shooting has been great this game. 58%. Back to Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Herder.
Wily move by Damian Lillard. Taking his shot right into the defense to draw the foul.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Herder against Simons. It's stolen by Thibault. Oh, got a piece of it. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard to the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable." We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Simons outside. Nurkic against Sabonis. And Nurkic throws it down.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
Herter finds Murray. Fox outside. Over Lillard. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Inside, Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
To the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The 3 from Barnes. Offensive board. Sabonis. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And it's Thibault missing. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. 4-3. Barnes, no good. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, Sabonis. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And Sabonis just keeps getting better. Games like this show he has the ability to dominate on offense.
Here's Lillard. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. Herter passes to Murray. Back to Herter. Lets it go from the wing. Out to Sabonis. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Portland leading. Pass to Graham. From deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Lillard outside. Back to Grant. Lillard outside. Thibault passes to Simons. And he slams it in one-handed.
And once Simons gets cooking, watch out because he's capable of dominating games all by himself.
Thibault with a steal. Nurkic with the ball. Fox picks him up. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Fox with the ball. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Damian.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.